Hello, I'd like to show you an exciting new feature of AvalancheNEXT, specifically the ability to create your own custom eMIX distributions for testing high performance against your device under test. So to do this, what we want to do is we want to come over to Profile Builder, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to instantiate a localized version of an application as an individual application or as a set. So I'm going to click on Apps here, and you can either use a predefined app set profile or individual apps. Now notice right now as of today I have 5,643 protocols to choose from. That's a lot. That's over 22 times the nearest solution on the market right now. So if I click on this, you can see all of my different categories here. What I can do is I can also show filters. So what I can do is I can search for specific strings. I can base it on platforms. So for example, here's all of our Linux. There's 56 found. Or I can do combinations. Let's say iPhone and Linux, or 707 protocols found here. And then if I apply the filters, this allows me to sort it. Now I can add one or multiple of these protocols into a set. So if I do this, what I can do is I can come down and I can add an individual protocol right here, or I can add additional protocols to the set. In this case, I've got all three of these tracks that are set in my set. Now I'm going to save this protocol, and I'm going to call this my protocol set. And now you will see this over here in my library with a protocol or an app icon here. Okay, so once I've actually created and localized versions of my apps, now what I can do is go back to the profile builder, and come over here to traffic mixes. What I want to do is click on custom mix. So this is basically a blank mix. So now what I can do is I can take this and drag this in. Right? And these are all of the protocols that are currently in the mix. Now you can have up to 25 protocols actually in one mix. That's quite a bit. So if I come over here and if I want to make changes to this, it's very easy to do. I can do it visually. If there's a protocol I don't want, let's say I don't want NFS, I can drag NFS and drop it in the trash can. Very, very simple. If I want to make a change to a protocol here, I can shift and select the handle and change the relative percentages. And if I use the control key, I can change the percentages between two adjacent protocols. Now what that's doing is it's editing the actual relative percentages here. So if I come over here and let's say that I make a change here. Now notice everything here adds up to 100%, which makes sense. Let's say I wanted a little bit more HTTP, like 35% HTTP. Well, now I'm at 110.75%, right? So what I can do is I can use this auto distribute feature, and what that will do is it'll use the relative percentages of each of the other protocols to readjust slightly their percentages, keeping 35% fixed, so that I have the same relative percentages, but I adjust up to 100%. That saves a lot of time and a lot of math. Okay, so when I'm done here, what I can do is I can get out of the editor and I can say update protocol, and I can give it a name. Okay, and now you see I have a new protocol mix profile saved in my local doc here with an icon. So now if I go to protocols with mixed applications and throughput, now I can actually build a test on this. So now it's just a matter of drag and drop. East protocol, I'm going to pick the port or ports that's going to go across. West protocol, same thing. Now I'm using a pair pattern, which means that all of the clients are going to talk to all of the servers in a pair, as opposed to a backbone where you have each client talking to every server. If I want, I can adjust my load, height, ramp, and also my pass-fail criteria conditions here. So now to apply my new distribution, I just drag and drop. And we're ready to test. So I can just go ahead and start my test. Okay, now that our traffic is running, now you can start to see live results such as the load, the application transactions, network packets per second and per protocol throughput, TCP open connections, as well as per protocol specifics. So what have we done? What we've done is we've made creating custom eMIXs very, very easy. It's even way better than using a whole bunch of built-in profiles, because this way you can create your own custom eMIXs that are meaningful for your network, but do it in a way that's very easy to do, drag and drop, for example. We also source a huge database of applications that you can pick and choose from that's basically updated all the time. So you can pick by platform, you can pick by vendor, and you can create your eMIXs in a very simple fashion.